Hi, my name's Paul, and today I'm going to be talking about a really interesting and kind of overlooked game, and that is NIER. NIER, so many different genres play a role in this game, but what it really is it's just an action RPG, but it has really unique elements in it, and I'm going to show you all the different sort of gameplays that it has. And I'm going to explain the characters and explain why this game's definitely worth checking out. So yeah, let's take a look.
Vice, you dumbass! Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry. Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace. How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord. Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord. Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!
Wait a minute, hold on. What? She's off her rocker, did you hear that? So, one of the greatest parts about this game is the characters and the way they interact. Was she talking to a book? Oh, it's so good, it's so good. I don't want to reveal too much because it'll give away parts of the story, so I'm just going to show you a little bit of the characters and how they interact with one another, so.
Alive. Stay alive. Stay alive.
Grandma?
Kaine, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
Who are... Emil, you were the one calling me, huh?
You still recognize me?
Yeah, sure. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Good to see you, Kaine.
You look like shit.
The way they interact with each other is the best. I didn't want to show you too much because it's very story heavy. So right now, I'm going to show you all the different gameplay elements that NIER throws at you. Even though it's an action RPG all the way around, it just hits you with all these different unique things that's just all over the game. So let's go take a look at all of them right now. So at one point, you enter this one area, and it turns into a novel where the screen fades to black and it just tells you in text everything that's going on in the scene. And it's so vivid, the music is so beautiful, and it really is unique. It only happens for a very short time, but just to have that switch up is awesome. And what NIER also does is it does a lot of different camera angles. Like right there you just saw it was like Diablo 3 almost. And it's got a lot of like shoot 'em up aspects. Like your talking book that follows you around is a magical book and you can use it to cast different magic spells. And a lot of the bosses are, it's like bullet hell shooters. And it's just really cool to have shmup aspects in an action RPG. Here you see some more actual action RPG. You can use your weapon, you can use your magic. The gameplay in this, since there's so much, there's a lot to grab you and a lot to grasp. And it doesn't get bored. Like you don't get bored, it doesn't get old. It's really fun. Like I'm very strong at this point in the game and they're messing me up. So here let's take a look at what a boss fight looks like.
The beast approaches. Oh, I got it.
Listen to the music. bosses. And at this point in the game, like I said, I'm very, very strong, so I'm taking them down pretty easily, but earlier on, they're all a challenge. I got stuck on a lot of bosses for a long time in this game. So here you have all your different magic abilities that the book offers, and you can pretty much bind them to keys on the controller, which is awesome.
I'm not gonna let this happen again. He died today. My soul feels lighter. It's not the blade.
How can a book possess all that magic? Oh, it's so cool to find all that out. Such a key character in the game. And when you figure out what these bosses are, like what these monsters are, it's a total head trip. It's really cool. Beautiful cinematics, awesome gameplay. Very, very in-depth, deep characters. So that was the main boss. Let's take a look at some of the smaller bosses that you encounter throughout the game. This one's still messing me up. So the game does provide some challenge, which makes it even more fun. That dodge is your best friend in a lot of situations. So you have captivating gameplay because it's so diverse with your magic abilities, hack and slash, you have a lot of special moves, and you can use everything to your advantage. Like your little charge move, your dive, you can do a jumping attack. You have the book, which is you gain magic as you go, and the book has a lot of magic powers. I mean, it's better for a talking book. Beautiful music. Big boss, beautiful music. Now right here you have, this is right outside your house. You have a farm simulator essentially. And it's just really cool. It keeps the game fresh, it keeps the game unique. And if you want to upgrade weapons, instead of going and finding these things, you can plant them and you can harvest them and you can gain the materials to upgrade your weapons yourself, which is really cool. There's a lot of fetch quests in this game, and a lot of them will require you to have some sort of plant or something like that. And instead of going and hunting the world for finding it, you could just go and plant it. And then the next day, it'll be there. And just listen to the beautiful music in the background. In addition to the farm simulator, you also have a fishing simulator, which is really similar in the same ways of you can catch fish, use them to complete quests, to get more items, etc., etc. And then again, listen to the tranquil music. The music is so well done throughout this entire game. It's absolutely marvelous. Oh, gonna catch a fish. A lot of people gave it flack for being a difficult fishing simulator. It's just, you gotta open up your mind and try something else. It's really unique. Another thing NIER does with all the different views in the game is it almost does this like platforming throwback where it does fixed camera angles to create like a little platforming feel. Now this obviously doesn't look like a complicated platformer, but it's just something different that it throws at you that keeps you enticed, keeps the game interesting. unique, well-crafted levels with interesting level design, and then just traversing through it, it goes back to platforming. It's not a lot of the game is like this, but just when they do it here and there, it's really, really cool, and it really keeps you playing, and it's really interesting. And it's just, you can see the effort that they put into it, and the design and the creativity that went behind it. I really, really enjoyed all the fixed camera angles that this game had. Just even subtlety, like when you go into your home, that's what it does. And then again, with the music. So all in all, NIER it's so well thought out. There's so much going on. Awesome characters, really fun gameplay. It throws so many different things at you that keeps you playing, and the story is just really messes with your mind. And I think NIER is one of the best games ever, and I can't wait for Yoko Taro, who made NIER, to make more. Absolutely beautiful game. The characters, the storyline, all the intricacies of the gameplay, all the different elements that it has. I really just showed you a sample of everything, but the game as a whole is really a full experience, and I think everybody needs to check it out. So this is definitely one of my top must-play games for any gamer. So go check out NIER. I'm Paul for Retro Gaming Arts, and thanks for watching.